Hey guys, Dan Pickar here with Eastmans Bow Hunting Journal. Today we're going to look at the 2020 Mathews VXR.
Down to just about freezing.
So new for this year from Mathews is the VXR. It comes in a 31.5 inch axle to axle and a 28 inch axle to axle. Now, I was a big fan of the tri-ax of 2 years ago, so I opted for the 28 inch axle to axle. I think it's more designed for tree stand hunting with the shorter axle to axle, but I really liked it for Western bow hunting. I just felt like that when I was in the backcountry, I could really just put it in the back pocket and just really tuck it in and crawl. And it was just a bow that was so compact that I kind of just really grew to like it. The one thing that some guys don't like about a short axle to axle bow is the string angle at full draw. It's a harsher string angle. Theoretically, it's harder to shoot. I really didn't find that. I grouped really well out to 60, 70, 80, 90 yards, and I couldn't really tell a difference between that and last year's Vertix, which is also 31 inches axle to axle. So once again, I went with the 28 inch this year. I like these little compact bows, and Mathews is stuck with technology that works and makes it very easy to shoot. So I have zero complaints. Not a lot new this year as far as the technology of the bow. The cam system is the same last year as the Vertix. The engaged grip is the same. Ultra rest, that's the integrate ultra rest that basically attaches on a Picatinny type rail off the back, which I really like. It's sleek and it's streamlined. Anything like that we bow hunters can do, you got to do, especially if it just makes your setup more stealthy. The biggest change for this year is they machined some more sections out of the riser. So you'll see all these areas on the front of the riser in here, below your stabilizer, up here above your sight housing, and on the back as well. You can see all these machined points back here. And they added this little piece back here. The goal is to cut as much weight as humanly possible, but keep the strength, the rigidity, and the quietness as well. So that's what they did this year, made it a little bit quieter. I think we're 4 or 5 ounces less than last year or of the tri-ax of 2 years ago. So that's basically what we're dealing with. The same successful, solid, wide platform of the limb pocket, the wide limbs, and of course the AVS system. Great system. It works phenomenal, so they haven't changed that. One little tidbit that's new this year is the Silent Connect system, which is this little guy right here. And basically what that's for is to attach some cord to it. It comes with 30-foot parachute cord that you attach to that and you use that to pull up your tree stand. I won't be using that too much because I rarely hunt out of a tree stand out west here, but kind of a cute little addition they did this year just for a nice sleek pull straight up right at the balance point of the bow. So that's why they did that. You can see when that string's connected, your bow's gonna pull straight up and not off to the side or not be cattywampus or anything like that. So once again, this is a 28 inch axle to axle bow, 6 inch brace height, 70 pounds, 80% let off. You can also get 85% let off. Man, other than that, let's shoot a couple arrows through it. Let's see what kind of velocities we're getting and see how quiet it is. Let you be the judge. All right, let's shoot this thing through the chronograph here, see what kind of velocities we get before we get too cold. It's pretty cold out here today. Luckily, I grew this beard this fall. My face is warm, everything else is cold, but we're gonna speed through this. So this is it's a new arrow by Aerotech. It's a 300 spine. This thing is a standard diameter size arrow with a radial weave. It's a nice arrow, and I think we're at 465 grains. Carbon length is 28 inches or so, but let's see what we get out of a 465 grain weight arrow, 300 spine, Aerotech. .292. It's a perfect speed. I like my hunting bows in the 290s. If you get much over 300, it can be tough to get good stable arrow flight with a fixed broadhead. So anywhere from 290 to 300 I think is perfect. So I'm super happy with that, especially with a 465 grain arrow. Let's do one more just for grins. Let's see what we get on the second one. 293, that's pretty consistent. All right, we'll move on to our small diameter arrow. This is a day 6 350, the day 6 HD 350, small diameter arrow. Super thick wall on this arrow, the carbon wall. This is gonna be a tough arrow, the insert, oversert. This thing weighs 495 grains, built arrow here. So this is the real deal. This is a heavy one, which the heavier arrow, the more momentum you're gonna get, and it's gonna quiet down your bow more. So keep that in mind when you select your arrow. 286. Man, that was a nice quiet release on this thing. 286 feet per second. So we're 6 feet per second slower than the 465 grain arrow. It's about right. 286 is good. I mean, that's fast. That's a lot of energy coming out of there. Man, almost 500 grains going that fast. So plenty of energy for any big game animal. Buffalo, moose, rhinoceros, elephant, who knows? Man, we're spoiled these days with the technology that we have out of these bows. Thanks for watching this bow review on the Mathews VXR. Be sure to check out our other bow reviews and more that are gonna come up in 2020. And most importantly, watch Beyond the Grid that's coming out. It's a cat hunt in Colorado with Guy and his Vertix. You're not gonna wanna miss it. We'll put a link right up here above me, and enjoy, leave me a comment and tell me what you think. Thanks guys.